This is a short presentation of the knowledge map and its professional application. When you talk about knowledge map, of course you talk about the knowledge map for people, processes and projects. But there's also the management dashboard of knowledge intelligence, part of that knowledge map. It's maybe important to first look at a simple definition of knowledge management, and secondly then look at the position of the knowledge map in that definition. It is important to realize that the knowledge management business case strongly depends on the existence and success of the knowledge map. A good working knowledge map has tremendous benefits for an organization, for its efficiency. To understand that, we must look at the organizational structure and understand that there are actually 3 business cases on 3 different locations on average in any organization. First of all, on an operational level, there where the core process is, there is the standard knowledge map. That's where people want to find each other with specific expertise, specific experiences they would like to know about or they want to share. The knowledge map provides that possibility. On a technical level, there's middle management, team leaders. For them it's important to understand where they stand with their team, what knowledge is lacking, where they're good at if they're able to get training from partners, etc. On the highest level, the strategic level, it's the boardroom, it's the management of the organization that must make strategic decisions, and with a good overview of which experiences and knowledge is at the moment developed and actual and ready to be applied to the organization, you can make actually your most up-to-date choices. Now, let's look at one of the cases we want to present here. It's a healthcare organization with several locations, hospitals and the like. They care for the chronically ill, and what you see is that there are many different specializations around the patient, and that it's not only complex within one hospital environment to communicate with each other because of the different background, it is also even more difficult to bridge that between different hospitals and to be successful in sharing insights and develop new knowledge. So what we do for each and every strategic area, we develop a high-level taxonomy. And each high-level taxonomy is expressed in an online question which you easily can click with your mouse so that within minutes any employee can put himself on a knowledge map without much pain. What you'd actually get is when you have sampled the data, you can present that in valuable tables and graphs. Now let's look at a knowledge map on an operational level. How does that look? What you get, of course, is a knowledge map for people, process and projects. And interesting is that you have a tag cloud from where you can start navigating straight away. There is possibility to do free text search or name search. You can place messages, read messages from others. You can look for topic related requests, etc. But more interesting is that you also, when you follow then the structure of the taxonomy, that you can, by purely clicking, navigate your way and fine-tune your different aspects of a characteristic knowledge request, that you come to a short list of people that you say, this is a group, I'm happy I found it. If that's the case, you can actually save that selection, you can save the query, you can send them a message as a group or individually. And if you want, you can then look at an individual profile. That profile has, of course, personal information, coordinates, etc. There is a list of knowledge fields. There are Me Too buttons, so that when you see in the knowledge fields tags you haven't added yet to your own profile, you can quickly connect them that way so that your profile is updated yourself. Very important is that you have a list with people with similar profiles. And then finally, at the right bottom, you see a social media profile of the person we're looking at. Also in the knowledge map, there is a knowledge base in which you can upload articles or project documentation. Now let's look at the 2 different areas, the tactic and strategic levels, and what the knowledge map does for them. For that we have a management dashboard on knowledge intelligence, as said earlier. On the top level, you see specific topics shown in total. In the lower half, we corrected them in such a way that you can actually benchmark the different locations despite of their difference in size or character. What we also do is that we make dashboards with geographical information so that you actually can compare locations on how they developed the knowledge or how they have their own specializations. And this is vital for strategic planning. purely based on knowledge intelligence. Finally, I want to introduce to you one more case, that of the service industry that connects itself with its clients via the dedicated interface. That interface, when it is successful, it is knowledge map driven, so that the customer feels free to connect itself with new services in a trusted way. For that, we developed 4 levels of client relation engagement. And if you look at the different levels, there is a very pronounced way to develop a business case to see how that can add value to your services. Looking at the entire picture, we just wonder why you don't ask us for a discussion on knowledge mapping and on developing the Organization 3.0. We're happy to tell you the full story and to help you to build your organization further. My name is Boyd Hendricks of Information Land, and I hope to be in contact with you shortly. Thank you.